Alright. So let's try to actually see how long. I'm gonna do an IL. Made a save here back before I did any of them, so I can redo them for IL. We're gonna select it and start time at the same time. And this will give me an idea of how long this segment actually is. Oh, I forgot to do the thing to fix the alt tab. So maybe loading a level does it. I'm not seeing my mouse coming out. Maybe we're good. If not, I'll have to fix it quickly, which will take a few seconds, but that's fine. I can't hold W and out of the cutscene. I have to actually mash and then just hit it at the start. Alright. Good to know for that. Loading might have fixed alt tab issue. Does seem somewhat fixed. That's good to know. Maybe I should have added a split for the pawn cage. Oh well. Okay. Someone was at my door. Luckily, it was a cutscene, so I could answer that, but... It always surprises me. I always feel like that load zone should be further back. And then you get the point where you start walking slow and you're like, wait a second, am I caught on something? No, it's just a load zone. We're fine. It's okay. It's good. So, I don't think I actually have to talk to her. Leave, I can just ignore. Maybe I do have to talk to her because I don't see the bluebird here. No, maybe I do have to talk to her. Wait a second. Jesus Christ. A little salty. Just keeps coming back to talk about the exact same thing. That's like, this does not matter. It's irrelevant. Please. In the middle of something. It does look like... Yeah, it looks like we do need to talk to her. This is the path. I've lost the path. Second. Oh, it's over here. Oh, we're losing a bunch of time because of all that nonsense. So this isn't going to be a great test of, It's going to be a great test of how long this will take, but... Yeah, okay, so you do have to talk to her. For it to spawn. Good to know. Yeah, I should have had a split for the pawn stuff here. But like, we go straight to the axe from here, so it's not really... It doesn't feel super relevant. Unless it's like first time you talk to her. And we had to talk to her before we could go in the water. It wouldn't let us go straight in. The fact that this is I being like 10 minutes, although like a minute plus was interruptions. And oh my god, like not realizing I had to talk to her the first time. They're like, here could be a split. It makes me walk slow until she's like really far away, because it doesn't want you to catch her. It's a fun trick because she despawns when she's out of view, but if you can run, you run faster than her, so she won't get out of vision to despawn. Go to the tree trunk, and then get our axe. I guess the axe probably would be closer to 10 minutes if not for the interruption. I can already tell this is going to be a very long run for the full game. But that's fine. It's just gonna be for fun. I don't think it's something I want to like super grind for, but I want it to be a run that I can do and just have fun and do once in a while. Now, maybe if a bunch of people ran it, I'd be like, alright, grinding time, but I just think it's neat. The speedrun of it should probably exist. It's like Signalis. I haven't I really like Signalis the game, so I wanted to learn the run, but I haven't like grinded the run or anything. Tried to get good at it. I might do that in the future, because it is fun. A fun run, but I really enjoy that game. I do want to go back to like properly running it at some point. I need like I always want to have one game that I'm taking somewhat seriously and trying to like get a really good time in. We're done with those that remain. That was kind of that. Well, not really. Homecoming is that. Homecoming is very much that game. But once I get to take a break from it, then Tuesday night will be a different game that we'll set a goal for. And it'll be every Tuesday night we'll grind that game for that. It has to be shorter games because Tuesday night I don't have a ton of time, but that or I change what day it is and it'll be like, oh, every Thursday we grind this longer game for that, and Tuesdays will be casual whatever. Tuesday works great if it's a short run. A short run like Homecoming, because I can fit like 2.5 hours in. Maybe that becomes a casual game stream day. One of the Thursday or Friday days becomes grinding. The other day becomes like casual other speedruns or routing or something. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. I do want to stream a lot more in the new year though, and I'm kind of streaming more leading up to it. Like doing my best to keep up with the Thursday, Friday, Tuesday schedule right now that I've got. We're kind of there. We're kind of doing it. Get all 3 days today at least. It's awkward too though, because there's a Star Wars Unlimited like regional coming up that I want to practice for. That I'm gonna have to like find time to schedule someone to like do practice games and stuff and get practice in. So. I'm like, oh, it's just walking from one to the other, so why would I make a split? This was literally walking from one to the other. I made a split, so like... I don't want to look at it again. And this next place, just walking from one spot to another, so... That's what this game is, except for the Ophelia run, where it's like... RNG and hiding from her, and a lot more puzzles and keys to find. The levels like ramp up in difficulty. I happen to play them casually. I guess not in the fastest order, because I did do Ophelia second. And I almost completed it all without dying, and I died right at the end, because I thought this door you need to peek through, which means you need to despawn an enemy, but no, the enemy's always in front. Turns out, it's the same door as the ones that spawn around that you peek through, but you don't have to peek through that particular ones. You just have to like dodge the enemy and run to the door and you can go through it. But I didn't know that, and I was just like, I can't get this enemy away from this door no matter what I do, and I was trying to like hide and bait it out and ended up dying because of that in the end. Almost missed my turn. Yeah, this I think is like one of the shorter stories with the less things to interact with. It just has a lot of walking back and forth. The others have walking back and forth and all the things you have to do. The fact that this one's into the 20-minute mark is like, this might be a very long speed run. Especially the true ending. The true ending is going to be really long. Luckily, with any ending, you get to skip Ophelia. Probably still be close to 2 hours. Thing. I guess depends on exactly how long this goes. But 20 minutes in. Probably gonna be like 45 minutes at least. I feel like Charlotte is longer, but maybe Charlotte only seemed longer because I didn't know where to go, so I kept checking like a ton of rooms. If I know where to go, maybe Charlotte's shorter or the same length. Not sure. But then I have to do the intro and the ending, which also are like 15 minutes each, probably. Not sure. The fact that like I'd be halfway through a Those Who Remain speedrun right now is kind of funny. I'd be done a Homecoming speedrun by now. It's just so much more laid back and chill. Okay, we got the bird cage. I don't think, yeah, don't need to do anything else. The trail leads me off to the dollhouse. Yeah, it's a good, like, I feel like it'd be a good speedrun for, like, after a long day, like, long stressful day at work. Just like, oh, Tuesday I have, I don't know, like 2.5 hours to stream. If it's like a 2 hour speedrun, be like, yeah, I can do one no reset run. We're just gonna do one no reset run and hang out. Like, it'd be kind of good for that. Good for padding out time if I ever wanted to do like 24-hour stream for say 500 followers or something, which is not what I'm planning to do for 500 followers. I have plans for 500 followers, but I've stopped gaining followers since I made those plans and have started losing followers. So, I mean, we'll see whenever that happens. Yeah, because I've been streaming League of Legends and I lose followers. I wonder if the gramophone's in this room and you need to like inspect in this room before it lets you use it. Maybe that's why. I don't see it in here though. Yeah. Yeah, I've just kind of played League off stream and not streamed it. Because it feels like at that point, why almost like why even bother streaming? I'd rather have followers who just put up with when I stream League on here, I guess. My thoughts about, you know, keeping League separate went out the window when I saw that person who's like, I'm not a QR fan anymore. She's tainted for playing League. League is a cancer. I'm like, you know what? Actually, if playing League on stream makes those types of people unfollow me, maybe that's for the better. I'd rather not have them around or see them. Like actually, kind of good riddance. So. I know most of the people people who followed like maybe a year or two ago when I was speedrunning a different game who are like, I don't remember following this person. They seem to be a League streamer. I'm not interested in League. I'm going to unfollow. And like that's fair. That's valid. I don't mind that. But it is just funny. That's so consistent. I dropped back under 440 followers. That said, I think my last two followers leaving was when I was playing Those Who Remain or something. Or no, it was when I was doing season speedruns, right? It's fine. Followers don't really matter. I care less about my follower count and more that I just wish there's more people to chat. Because it's a lot easier to stream for a longer time and hang out and stuff when there's someone like yourself in here chatting. Like having 437 followers means nothing when it's like I have like 5 people who come in and chat. 5 to 10, maybe. But it's always only like 1, maybe 2 at a time. I'd like if I can get to where there's like 4 or 5 people in just hanging out. That's chill. That's like then streaming becomes just like a fun hangout social thing. Like it used to be. Way back when I had like 100 followers, but everyone was Silent Hill 3 fans or streamers, so we all just went to each other's chats all the time. Most of them don't stream anymore though. There's a few who do who stop by, or I stop by in theirs when they stream, but there's also like scheduling things that make that hard and weird. Stuff. I don't remember seeing that. Oh, there's a doodle I just saw. There was a doodle on the arch's back there that showed the fireplace and the disc. I have to pick that up to pick up. Too bad that would take time, and I want to properly test this time, minus the like minute or so I lost. Other stuff going on, but yeah, maybe this is closer to just over half an hour. Just closer to 40 because I have this cutscene. I have the other cutscene in the other workshop that I have to still run to, and then I have to run back. I thought about putting a split here for the bluebird, but I think just having one for the end is better. Mm-hmm. Every time I come to one of these, I have to repress the move button. I gotta remember that. Okay, I mean, it should be sub 35 minutes because of the timing stuff. But... Okay, so it's a bit shorter than I thought. It's still fairly long. Yeah, about half an hour for the Mary story. I mean, you have to then take this cutscene into account for the full one too, unlike a single run. But... Alright, well... Thump. I think I need to go get dinner and everything. That's probably going to be it for me for today. End our stream here. We grinded out those who remain, and could have used this last time to grind it more, but I was really annoyed by how glitchy it was. So, we've started our next speedrun project. We've I got halfway routed. We got Mary routed, and we got Ophelia routed. Ophelia, you just die. nice and easy. We just have to route Charlotte's route